bug it out and see how this angle look from here.
You want me to move like closer, or is it a wide angle?
Yes, it is definitely a wide angle. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah. We good. We good. All right, we here. Got my dog Scuba, the artist, up in here. This is actually one of the first times me and him have actually had the opportunity to just sit down and chat. Cause it's been a minute, man. We've known each other for a minute.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while.
Just ain't never really had the opportunity to just sit down and just.
And I want to say that it's probably because we're both super busy.
Probably.
Because it's always like when I see you, you working. When you see me, I'm working.
You working.
Like, and it's always like that, you know. And it's like, so, and that's a good thing. That's how
it is, and we staying busy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Heck yeah, yeah. But yeah. I want you to go ahead and pick up where you was talking about before we even turned the camera on, man.
Yeah. So what I was saying on Sunday when I seen you perform, and before you performed, you actually talked about your Psych Eval album that you dropped, and when you spoke about it, you was talking about how the state of the mental state of hip hop, and that really touched me that night because I've been feeling that way, to be honest, for a while, because when I turn on. And it's not even just when I turn on the radio or artists. Artists are doing their thing. They're making their money. You get what I mean? Megan Thee Stallion has hot sauce with Popeyes and, whatever. You know what I mean?
They out here grinding.
Make your money.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that away from you, but it's I don't know. It's if you're not talking about doing drugs or doing the most, It's not relevant. Yeah. It's not hot or anything like that. And when I was growing up, there was several lanes that were hot. You get what I mean? You could have been listening to, the best ass shaking song, or you could have been listening to some shit that's gonna save your life, or you could be listening to
we had different choices. We had Nas, we had the Roots, we had Lil Kim,
we had Outkast, you had your Kanye's to your down south, gritty rappers, to your up north pump, the West Coast with the game. You get what I mean? It was and I'm not saying, oh yeah, we need to stay in one place. No, I just feel like now everything is so saturated to be
we lost diversity. We're losing diversity, and there are still artists out there that still flow like that. It's just that's not what's hot. We live in a time of now. Everything's now. Yeah. Quick, fast, hurry, drive through. Yeah. Amazon Prime should have been here yesterday.
Yes.
Pretty much
ordered it today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We want it before we even think about it. So with trending and also with what these people say is what these kids do. The times are more influenced because there's more access to information. There's more TikTok. We can sit here and make TikTok video in 6 minutes and we can go viral tomorrow.
That's true.
Talking about just nothing.
Nothing. And my problem is why is that not on both ends of the spectrum? Why is it on the crazy end of the spectrum? It's so much oh, what's the next craziest thing?
Yep.
And then on the
we're trying to beat extremes.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, that's the best of the play. We're trying to beat out the next extreme. Yeah. And one of the craziest things to me is when I heard about Young Thug smashing up not a Bentley, a Rolls Royce. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but that fucked with me mentally. It really did.
Bro, I feel disrespected.
And it's not even and it's oh yeah, that's his money or this.
It is his money, but
that's true. I'm not taking that away from nobody.
You can do what you want to do.
But how I feel is when have you heard anybody smash up a car? What age were you when you possibly smashed up a car? You were in high school.
Yeah, I was in high school.
You was in high school. You was a senior. You was doing some.
I was drinking. It was raining.
Blah blah blah, and you
arguing with a chick.
Made you what cool or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel that's where I'm at now. For some reason, the industry turned back into high school, and everybody's doing shit that they were doing in high school, fighting over stupid shit, stupid beefs over here, and it's
a lot of artists losing their lives lately.
Over real dumb shit or getting canceled, quote unquote, for dumb shit. Or now it's now, and I'm noticing this now. Yeah. The big thing now is
cancel
culture. Can get canceled.
Yeah, that is the dumbest thing. It feels like a popularity contest in high school again.
Exactly. If you could beat cancel culture, you're the next popular cat.
Bro, I feel like this. I'm already sitting at the table by myself. I'm sitting at the uncool table, and I'm cool with people coming to join me, but I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Listen, and I think that's the same way I feel. Like, I'm in high school, and just like when I was in high school, just like how I am now, I don't trust me. I have my friends. I have my real close friends. You see the Jerkz. Those are. I don't consider those my clique. Those are my friends.
Those are your friends.
You get what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
We work together, but at the same time, they're my friends before anything else.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, yo, I don't have a clique. I'm not like, there's no beef. I love everybody, this, that, and third, and I want to see you go up just as much as I want you to see me go up.
And we're missing that too. Nobody wants to see each other succeed.
Nope.
But man, I'm out here rooting for everybody. Since I done been out here, you see me. I done promoted. If I see it, I'm promoting.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like I want to see everybody.
The
win.
only difference between me, I actually do the research. Like if somebody say, "Hey, I'm doing a thing for charity for kids," there's a website. Let me check out the website. What you got going on? Oh, okay, blah blah blah. Blah. Oh, this looks like something I should support. Share. I don't just like, this is a song. Share. Know why?
Yeah.
Because that's backlashed on me before. I've had like where I shared somebody's stuff and it's like, oh, did you know that this person's beefing with this person and you just share? And I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But it became this whole big thing. How you not supposed to know because you cool with this person? And it's like, listen.
I'm not involved in that.
I don't care. Like genuinely, at the end of it, I was like, yo, I don't care. You don't got to tell me you got beef or nothing. You could have just looked at the share and be like, hey, bro, did you this, that, and third? Nah, bro, I just listened to the song. I thought it was pretty decent. And they'd be like, oh, okay, and move on.
So that's one of the things right there. The type of situation you talk about is where I want to come in, like, I'm telling you, I'm on a mission to get all my homies mentally healthy.
Yeah.
Situations like that, you probably, if we was right in the head and we were more productive, you know what I'm saying? We'd definitely be more productive if we weren't dealing with certain things.
Yeah.
Like, bro, imagine how many relationships and stuff could have been saved, how many friendships could have been saved and things like that because I'm over here and I'm depressed and I'm thinking your posts about me and da-da-da. Next thing you know, now we not talking. And it's just weird when you see each other, but there's really no problem. You just off in your own head.
Yeah.
And self is in the way.
Yeah. And that's a big problem with, I think, in the industry from on a bigger level and even on a local level, because there was a time where there was a push. Like, I want to say back in 2018 till about 2020, there was a push on everybody. Like, everybody was like, yo, if you post something, everybody would post it. Because there was this post to be like, yo, we're going to get 772, like this, that, and third.
Jumping.
Now, don't get me wrong. That was super smart. But the thing that, like, messed that up was we lost the concept of a community and a concept of a team. Because I would say when you go to any, major city, most of them have like a community. You get what I mean? Even celebrities, they have their own communities where they talk to each other and like this, that, and third. Like, personally, I feel like this should have happened way earlier. Because if we're leaders in our like social groups, then the leaders within their social groups should be in their own community. So if you say, hey, bro, for my business, I'm doing this, that, and the third, make sure the Jerkz come out so we could do this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. You talk to this group of people, these people come out. And the thing is now it's not just about Focus Savage. You utilize everybody in their strength. You know what I mean? Like, if production is bigger on our team, and you're like, hey, can you come do that, this, that, and the third? And this person has a better sound equipment. Hey, you get them involved, this, that, and third. It's not even just, I'm trying to support your business. And we recreated this network of just business owners. But guess what we forgot? That it's not business owners that we're trying to connect with. It's customers.
Customers we're trying to connect with.
It's fans.
Yep. That's
what we're trying to connect to. So, and I'll say this, like, I'm not even...
And then also coming in like that, now that we're cross promoting, your fans are going to become my fans, and my fans are going to become your fans.
That's a given. But the thing that started happening is it became somewhere along the line, it became a competition. It became who's going to make it first. And then in that, like, competition, who's going to make it first, or who's that representative, or whatever, we lost the sense of, like, communication and fans. Yep. Because it doesn't matter. Like, for example, I'm gonna just use me and you as an example. Let's just say, oh, you have more fans than me. At the end of the day, if I helped you like write a verse, you get what I mean, on a track, it should not even be a problem or an issue. No. Yeah, they did that. Mm-hmm. Oh, you connected with Scuba? Yeah, he did that. He wrote this down the third. Bet, you think he'll write for something for me? Hell yeah, hit him up. Mm-hmm. You get what I mean? And it becomes a thing like this. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many fans you got. Because on my end, you still gave me my credit and I could still continue doing what I'm doing. Yep. But somewhere along the line, there became this big egotistical, like...
See, I wasn't going to say nothing about that, bro.
Trust me. I'm at the point, to me, I guess, I'm about to hit 30. So...
I'm 41.
Yeah, I know. When
I heard you, I was like bro, I'm like...
I'll say this. You don't look 40. You don't.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like... Man. So, but I'm about to hit 30, and like I lived my whole 20s, and like to be honest, I'm surprised that I made it this far. That's how I feel. But long story short, I hit 30. Well, I'm gonna hit 30 next August, and I was like, yo, like, what? I don't think my 20s was unsuccessful, but if I could have made it better, I would, obviously, right? And through my 30, like, and I said to myself, what did I do? What?
Where did I make bad decisions, and how can I fix them for future?
Yeah, so in my 30s, this is the main thing. And one of the things was I felt like I held my tongue a lot. Like a lot of situations where I'm like,
where you should have spoke up.
Where I should have said something, and then something ended up spiraling completely out of control. And I'm like, damn, if I would have said that this is possibly going to happen, maybe something different would have happened.
Yeah.
But, now it's like, now I'm at the point in my life where it's like, yo, like, it's time to speak up. So that's why when you said that Psych Eval thing, even with me, like, I'm done with performing on stage and being hyped. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really stayed for you and G-Ray. Mm-hmm. G-Ray, I've always liked him for a while. He's an amazing artist. But there's like, he's one of those people where his name, where he says he's the best kept secret, I get why he says that.
Why he says that.
Because everybody sees, he has that potential to be that person. But what do we do behind it? Nothing. We don't be like, and how I am is, this is hometown. I go somewhere else, I hear somebody, oh, hey, I got somebody in my town that you would do perfect with. Nah, oh, you got to come with me because I need your sound. No. Because at the end of the day, guess what? If anybody makes it, and bro, this is the crazy part. I just got done listening to the Kanye West interview, the one on Revolt TV. And
you got to send me that link because I ain't checked that out.
It's in my personal opinion, I thought I was going to hate Kanye after listening to it, but after watching it.
I am so on the fence about that man right now. I don't know what he's thinking, so maybe I do need to check that out.
If you check it out, you take your own, Okay. But after listening to how he talk, and this is the only example I'm going on based upon that, is if you see how many people that man texts or talk to, and like he's like, oh yeah, I was chilling with Oprah Winfrey the other day, and we was just riding down, off the coast of doing this, that, and third, and we were talking, and it's like, oh, y'all know each other. This is not like, oh, when Oprah sees you, it's, oh, this, that, and third. No, y'all are friends.
Yeah,
like,
y'all was chilling.
So at the end of the day, like, and Oprah's from Chicago. Mm-hmm. So that makes sense because they're from the same place. Yeah. So if you make it out of the city and I know you, and I make it out of the city and I go somewhere else, there shouldn't be a beef?
No, we should still be linking and go
hey,
Scuba, I'm in Seattle, but you want to meet me in Puerto Rico?
In fact, if I'm in Seattle and somebody in Seattle says, hey, I listening to Focus Savage, and I go, you like that song? Yeah, this, that, and third, man. I always wanted to get on a track with that boy. I got his number right now. I can hit him up. And it's no issue. There's no problem. Mm-hmm. You get what I mean?
Yeah, because I do the same thing, bro. I connect people all the time.
Oh, and that's
all the time.
And there's no like,
I feel like a hip-hop matchmaker.
And the thing is, it's just, I don't care about, like I told you earlier, I don't care about getting the accolades out abroad. I don't. As long as me and you know.
Yep.
That's all I care about. Like, everybody could be like, oh, like, y'all best friends. But if me and you really not best friends, that's where my problem is. Because I don't care what everybody else says.
Yeah, that's what
it's between what me and you got going on. So, and that spectrum goes out, like, when I'm saying that hip-hop and, like, not even just hip-hop, but in this industry, that's what it's become. It's become a competition. And it's on all fields. It's from photography to videography to music to singing to sound engineers, studios, businesses. It's like, eventually it becomes this, and then when everybody feels like this person's going like this, then everybody goes, oh yeah, don't help them because it looks like they're getting a little bit more. So yeah, all right. And it's like, why are you doing that?
You know what? I was going to say something about that too. The Rage Plus video for Jasmine.
Okay.
They originally, for that song, had hired me.
Which was really strange to me.
No, but it worked out the way it was supposed to. The way you had that video, and I didn't feel any kind of way. Yeah. I was like, okay, this is it. I wanted to see the reason for their choice and change. And when the video came out, I was like, okay, I understand why they made that decision. Because I wouldn't have been able to capture that vision for them like you did.
Okay, gotcha.
The party atmosphere, bro. We had it was like 6-7 people in there. You made it look like we was jumping in that video. Dog, I remember at one point in time I was over on that couch sleep. You was still shooting, and I'm on the bro. I was tired that night. Dog, I was so they was like, Tink was like, no, you gotta get out the scene.
You know, and I okay. Can I tell you about like that specific and like no, like don't take it any type of way.
Yeah,
that really bothered me.
What?
That's something that's wrong with this area, bro. If you go to Miami, you go to Palm Beach. You say it's a music video.
It's packed. Everybody's out.
Yes. It don't matter what it is.
Everybody at that
bro, night, it don't matter what it is. If you say music video, people are gonna come. That's it.
Yeah.
Bro, this area is they're so scared of like an image or looking some type of way or having like it bothers me like I like even you know why I go to clubs and every time you see me I have a camera? Like that night at Rizzo's is one of the very few times I didn't have my camera.
Didn't have your camera on you.
Because I felt like I had my camera on me all the time. But the reason why I started doing that was because I would go to a club, the DJ not hopping, they not playing like party tracks, they play a bunch of trap tracks. So if you're not ganging a flagging or shooting somebody,
you ain't having really fun at all.
You have no fun.
Yeah.
Half the club is on their phone, you know what I mean? And the other half of the club is outside fighting. So it's like, what's the point of this? And then the artist who's on stage is, I perform for me, and then I walk out, and then I leave. And it's like, what is that? What, like...
I put that out there before. Like, when I first started doing events, I told these artists, like, from the get-go, I'm not going to book you on this event if you're not staying for the whole thing. The other art, even the ones that's going on later, man, y'all perform early, and then y'all leave by the time we get to the artist that's performing later in this empty building. We turned up for the first 4-5 people, but then by the time...
Then after that...
And recently... I have been guilty of that myself, but because of my health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I come to the event and I'm still coming out. Sick and all, I'm still showing up.
This is my thing with that. If you're gonna leave at a certain point, there needs to be a time that you're there and you stay there for an extended amount of time. I get it. People have family. I have kids. I understand that.
Tired.
But the thing about it is, don't just come literally for yourself.
Yes.
Perform. Bye. That don't make no sense.
No.
The only reason why is because, you only care about yourself. Yeah, your money is only coming to you. But how is that going to be if you're not networking? You're not making any friends. You're not going out there finding out what everybody sounds like, this, that, and third. Because how I look at it is, I'm not trying to sound like you, but I want to know, okay, what has the people listening to you?
Right?
You know what I mean? I'll take Glitch, for example. Glitch, when Glitch first came out and he was doing music, Glitch was... like, it was confusing because people were like, oh, I never heard sound like this. You know? And then me and Glitch talked for a while. I was like, bro, you fire as fuck. Just keep going. They don't get it yet.
They don't get it yet.
Yeah. You get what I mean? Now, their ears are perked. You get what I mean? And it's because he had to just keep
pushing.
You know what I mean? Keep pushing it. So.
I knew, man, listen, I knew Glitch was on a whole nother level. Like I said, I met him. He's also one of the ones I met when I first moved here, 2017. When I came to that Artcast, man, that's where I met a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
And he definitely sounds different from back then to where he is now. And this was only a feature, but I keep talking about it. When he came in here and did Truth with Sunrise.
Yes.
Bro, the way he finessed them words, I was in here talking to Son, and then we didn't even know he was here.
Yeah.
He walked into the booth and told C-Boy to hit the button, and the next thing I know, and then I'm like, hold up.
Yeah.
The way he slid that thing was just like totally different than like, okay, yeah, if they wasn't listening before, they definitely
gonna listen now.
Yeah. Johnny Walker Black, he did that for the first time at Street Party.
Yeah.
And
it blew up.
It just turned into something like, you cannot show up if you're not doing
what's so
Johnny
funny
Walker Black.
About Johnny Walker Black is I was one of the first people he let listen to. He sent that to me in a text over the beat.
Yeah.
Like, and he's just rapping it, like, doing the song. And I was like, and I remember at like middle of the night, I'm just like this. And I was like, bro, I don't know what track that is. You need to record that. Like, and when he recorded
and when he was still performing it and hadn't even recorded it yet.
And like literally,
like, what the heck, bro?
And if you put this out, I'm
apologizing to him, but the song was gonna be another name of the song, and I told him, hey, bro, no, the name of the song is
I remember because I have had it when he sent it to me.
And it was another name. Yeah. And I was one of the people who was like, no, the name of the song is called Johnny Walker Black. Like, I don't care what you say, because every time people, and the vision of that was, because like you said, he was performing it for a bit, you know? And one thing that I do, bro, is I don't think people do this, is I watch crowds. Like,
see their reaction or how they interfere with music.
Yeah, like I'm a people watcher. Like I could sit at a mall and literally sit there and just watch people.
You know what I mean? And literally that taught me in a sense of waves. Like, what do people gravitate for? You know what I mean? If you go to a mall, you see the gravitation of different things. On a Wednesday night, it'll be dead as shit at a mall. But why is it so pumping on a Saturday? It's the same sales. The sales started on Wednesday. Why is it pumping on Saturday? You get what I mean? Oh, because Saturday they got music out here. They got this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. People gravitate towards that. So bringing that back to Glitch, when he was performing that song and it wasn't performed yet, and he said, I need to perform, and people are asking him to perform the song. They're not asking the name. They're saying Johnny Walker Black, Johnny Walker Black.
Yep, that's exactly what they were saying too, for real. Yeah.
It's not, I don't remember the name of the track before, but
it's in an email somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, though.
I don't remember, but it was like, no, the song is called Johnny Walker Black. Because if that's what everybody is saying, bro, and even to the world, it's so much easier if somebody was like, oh, Johnny Walker Black, you know? Like, so I'm watching the crowd and watching what everybody do and watching what everybody's into, and it's like, that's what I'm disappointed in. And I really wish, you know, like, there would be another lane that's taken that's not like, oh, it doesn't have to be such depressing music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, to me, and that's what it is. If you're talking about killing another brother, that's depressing music. That's
depressing music.
That's, oh yeah, it's lit, bruh. Nobody's gonna try you. Yeah, but you know you're
putting that message out there that
365. Yeah. You this hard nigga. Like, trust me, that shit catch up to you. And any thug gangster OG says the same thing. That shit will catch up to you. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's just like, that's what my disappointment. So with your Psych Eval album, and you know how you want to push like the mental state of, you know, the hip hop community, and even the mental state of artists, you get what I mean, and what we have going on, and how we, because that's, to be honest, when you spoke to me about that was the first thing I wanted to say. Yeah, I agree with that. We should have an artist like evaluation, because nowadays it's like the crazy you are, that's what makes you an artist.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you know, these people trying to feed their kids and stuff, right? Yeah. Like, they kids watching this crazy shit that you want them to do. Like, and that's me personally. Like, I'm not going to do nothing crazy enough where my son can look at me and be like, hey, Dad.
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Like,
you know.
And that was one of the biggest things that came into my mind when I decided to make the shift to, I've said before, like, my legacy, I kind of want to leave like some Lucius Lyon type stuff. I want to build this giant music empire for my kids. My kids don't care about that. My oldest, he got involved with music for a little bit, but it's not like it was a passion for him. And my 2 other sons, they like music, but my middle one's playing football, and my youngest one, he's into graphic design. So I figured that if I'm to leave them a legacy of something that's helping people, they'd be more inclined to get behind it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have them remember me as the dad who went out there and tried to help people save their lives, compared to, oh, he just built this giant rap company.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That we still gonna do music.
Yeah.
Untamed, we still gonna do music, but as far as my personal stuff, man, I want to get my partners healthy, because that's helping me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, just these vlog conversations and the people I've sat down with so far, I've not had a down day yet, and we going on 2 weeks. I'm positive, man. I'm riding that daggone skateboard, and I'm just out here enjoying life again. Like, it's weird because I've spent so much time in my feelings.
Yeah.
And, you know, alone, the words of that song was like, real, bro. I spend most of my time by myself.
Yeah.
And then I became popular.
Yeah.
And I wasn't alone anymore, but damn it if I didn't want to be alone again sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's I think it's that fluctuation too, because 1 minute you're like, everybody